right, happy Nurses Day to all you nurses out there. Sorry I've been lax on the videos. Not unlike every other nurse in the history of nursing at this moment in time, we are all dealing with the coronavirus. So, kind of leads me into my next point. Be it rumor, be it truth, I have no factual evidence that this is actually happening. However, I have been told that there's a rumor that there is a possible bill being passed stating that nursing homes at this present time cannot be sued due to the corona and due to how if patients get infected, nursing homes can't necessarily be sued. And even though I have no factual evidence on this, I don't know if this is a fact or fiction, I just don't know, I'm kind of for it. As someone who has worked in the nursing home, I did my time. It wasn't for me. I got out. Many other nurses got their start in nursing homes, or found their niche in nursing homes, or retirement centers, or living centers, or whatever you want to call them, long-term care. If this is actually true, I'm for it. In nursing homes, in long-term care facilities, you have the possibility of, just an endless amount of people coming in. The nursing homes that I've been at, even though the nurses drew the labs typically, we outsourced our labs. And so if there were labs that were ordered, daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it may be, the lab that we outsourced actually drew those. And so they had their own phlebotomist that came in and saw our patients. And that's, not very uncommon, at least in my area. And you've got that person coming in. We did not have an x-ray tech on staff. However, at the nursing home that I was at, we had the ability to take an x-ray, but we didn't have an x-ray tech on staff, because they would basically just be sitting around all day until something happened. And so if there was an x-ray that was needed, then the x-ray tech showed up, did the x-ray real quick, and then went back to wherever they were from. And so that's another person coming in and out. There are physicians. We had physicians on staff, but they also had their own home offices. You don't know what the physicians have been exposed to. The providers, you have no idea. A lot of nurses and a lot of CNAs or techs have jobs at different locations. There's a lot of people that moonlight doing other things. So, and nurses and CNAs, nurses and CNAs are of course on the front line of the coronavirus, of the COVID. And so there's no way that you can say no staff can show up except for these set of people at these long-term care facilities. Eventually somebody's going to get in there that may or may not have it, and you may or may not even be able to trace it back to who brought it, because they may be asymptomatic, the individual that brought it in there. So I'm kind of for this thing, this rumored bill stating that nursing homes cannot be sued for corona at this time. Now, there are things that I do believe are wrong for long-term care facilities to do. If 100% factual, hey, Nurse Chris has corona, let's go ahead and put him on the schedule on Friday. Today's Monday. He should be over it. Tell him he can't call out. That's kind of sketchy there. I may or may not be over the corona by Friday. Chances are I won't be, but you need to let your staff test negative. If staff tests positive, send them out until they test negative. Do not bring in staff that test positive. If you have staff that has a temperature that day, send them home immediately. I've heard rumors of facilities not doing that and telling staff to just wear masks. Well, typically you're already wearing a mask. I mean, all you can see of me is my eyes. That's all you can really make out whenever I'm working here lately. But if you know you have a staff member that has an elevated temperature or a positive, send them home. If it's documented that they have it and you have knowledge of that, I'm not for you not getting sued. But, like I said, there are so many people coming in. You don't know who has it. And if somebody brings it into your care facility, as tragic as it may be, it was an accident. So I feel like if this bill is actually true, it needs to come with quite a few stipulations, which it probably will if it is actually true. But like I said, I'm for it. Nurses at nursing homes, long-term care facilities, you already know, you can relate. You're working understaffed. You're working with less supplies than normal, and then add this on top of it. You're working long hours in close confined areas with the same patients. I mean, it's hard days down there at the nursing homes. So I feel for you guys on the front line in the nursing homes. I feel for you guys up there in New York City. Like I said, we don't have the same thing y'all got going on up there in New York City, up down here. I feel for you guys at the nursing homes and in these hard hit areas. So stay in it. We'll see you on the other side. Hope it helps. Thank you much.